Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Real Word Podcast, a place where real thoughts, real ideas, and real words come to life. I'm your host, Drew, coming from San Diego, California. This is episode number 21. Thank you for stopping by, tuning in, checking out the channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit up the links in the description below. And now let's get into the episode. Let's have a little dab to start out the morning. It is about 5:30 in the morning. Been up, woke up around 4 this morning, but was able to fall back asleep for about an hour or so. Woke back up around 5. Threw on 97.3 The Fan, which is the local sports radio station here, and just listened to them while I was getting ready. Got the coffee on. I was just getting ready, listening to that. And now here we are, doing my own episode. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't, so my dad has his medical card. I haven't had mine in a while now. Once I get some income, I'm definitely going to be getting my card again because I do truly believe in that aspect of cannabis. But there's a dispensary probably less than 5 minutes away from the house, from where we live here. And they have some pretty good deals. They have some good stuff, you know. I mean, they also have super expensive product, which I just think is criminal in my opinion. Like $70 eighths for flour and like 70 something grams of concentrate. Like it's a bit much. But they have deals posted on their website, and this one that I got yesterday was buy any Crown products. So I got director's cut, an eighth of the director's cut flour, and then they gave you a half a gram of this Holy Grail wax. So, $45 because my dad gets like a 10% discount or something like that for military, and he got the same thing as me. So, all being said, we each spend like less than $50, and we get a bomb eighth and a good half gram of wax. So that's pretty cool. So I haven't had that good of flour in a really long time though. The wax, you know, I haven't had shatter in a long time. Normally I've been getting a lot of butters and sauces and things like that. But to have some nice shatter should be pretty cool. It is pretty nice. Holy Grail. Let's get it. Cheers. Yep, it's a way to start the morning, that's for sure. Man, crazy head change right away. Gotta have that coffee. Man, my back's thrown out a little bit. My sciatica nerve, I think, is messing up again a little bit. Seems to happen pretty frequently, so I gotta figure that out. I gotta stretch more and just make sure figure out why that keeps happening and a way to make sure it doesn't keep happening, because it hurts to kind of breathe or even cough a little bit like that. It was little irritating, a little uncomfortable. So I've been trying to work out a little bit every day, whether it's like just 10 to 15 minutes a day, doing some sort of weightlifting, medicine ball workout, jump roping, planks, sit-ups, crunches, ab workout, like anything like that. Like I'm just trying to put like 10-15 minutes in every day, and I'm pretty sore. Been working out the last few days on a pretty routine basis, so I'm feeling it, which is good. I need to work on my strength and you know, all of that. I've definitely neglected that aspect for quite a while. I know my cardio is pretty decent. I could run for quite a while. Jump rope, I when I did that, I was a little surprised at how little I was able to do with that. Like the amount of time I was not able to go too long. So that's something I want to work up on. But ooh, excuse me, guys. Wow, man. But yeah. So just trying to stay active, and this rain isn't helping though. Like typically, I like to go on walks or runs, but I know it's just an excuse. But yeah, the rain doesn't help, and it's gonna be raining the next few days, so that makes it tough. But yeah, that's all that's been really going on here. Nothing else too much. UFC is still on for April 18th. This is the craziest situation. Khabib is out, which is really unfortunate. This was the fifth time they tried scheduling this Tony and Khabib fight, and yeah, due to unforeseen circumstances, this COVID-19 or coronavirus or whatever, kind of stepped in the way and made sure it wasn't gonna happen. So it's really unfortunate. The fight we do get, Tony versus Justin Gaethje, that should be a great fight. Like, don't get me wrong, it should be a great fight. But in my opinion, I think they should have just held off, waited for Khabib to, waited for all of this to settle down, waited for Khabib to do his Ramadan, and then once he got back, then you do the fight. Because that's the fight that everybody really wants to see, is the Tony and Khabib fight. So it's just the Tony and Gaethje fight puts in jeopardy the Tony and Khabib fight. So it's either way, fighting is gonna be back. It's gonna be here. I've heard a couple of different things. I've seen the reports of Dana White buying an island for a few months, or leasing an island out for a few months and setting up shop there so they can put on fights every week and have the international fighters take place and take part in it. But I also heard that there's going to be somewhere on the West Coast that they can set up shop. I'm not sure if that one's going to be for the 18th, or if the 18th is going to be on the island, or I don't know. I don't know where the location is. That's still kind of a little up in the air. I mean, I heard that possibly on Native American reservations or something like that, just due to not having to get sanctioned and things like that. But again, I don't really know. I haven't heard of an exact location. I think they're trying to keep it pretty vague. I'm sure the fighters know, but they don't want that information getting leaked out and causing a problem, and making some federal government entity step in and stop it. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they're planning on going for it. The card was released. It looked like a pretty damn stacked card. So, fighting is going to be back, and it's going to be an exciting card. But, we just got to keep our eye open and see where it takes place. That's the interesting part. And hopefully everybody's healthy and being tested properly and making sure that they're following whatever protocol that needs to be done, because you would hate for one person to come in and infect a whole group of fighters. So that's something, you really got to look out for and pay attention to. But yeah, as far as I know, and the last I heard and I've seen, that we're still getting the fights on April 18th, but there are some changes. I think some different fights were added to this card that weren't initially on the card. So, they're doing what they can, and it looked like a stacked card. And I'm excited because I just love sports in general, and I really enjoy fighting. Like UFC, Bellator, all that stuff I'm really into. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, that's about it with that. What else is going on with this virus thing going on? I mean, I don't know. I've been hearing conflicting reports and things from friends, and I just don't know. I don't know. As far as I know, I don't know anybody who has it, and still I don't really, as far as I know anybody who knows anybody. It's always somebody like, I know somebody who knows somebody whose brother's girlfriend or something like that. It's like a way too far of a link to really be connected or trusted. It just seems like hearsay. So I don't know. But yeah, just look up the hashtag empty hospitals. I find that interesting. What else? I've been seeing mannequins being treated in, I believe, New York hospitals. So why are there mannequins and test dummies in beds with resources being used on these dummies and these mannequins? Like, I don't know, just look into that. Like, I just find it interesting. I'm just questioning it. And then also, like in Italy, early March, I believe, mid-March maybe, there was a video from Italy on their news station saying that this is a hospital, this is the epicenter, this is whatever, a hospital in Italy. And it was just this sweeping shot of the hospital room, just real quick. And then a few days later, on the news station here in the States, it was the same sweeping shot of the same hospital, and you could see the same objects in the same position and the same people, and they were presenting it as this is the New York hospital, and this is what's going on in the New York hospital. So I just, I question these things. Like, when hospitals have closed down that are near me, like, I don't understand it. I mean, maybe there's more to it. Maybe I'm missing something. But when you look at the hashtag empty hospitals, you see the pictures of the mannequins and the test dummies. You see this manipulative news footage. It just, it raises questions. And then, looking at the bigger picture with Bill Gates and how he had this patent, or his company had this patent in 2015 for a coronavirus, and he's the one working on getting a vaccine, and he's been in talks, from my understanding, of like microchipping, and he's in favor of that kind of stuff. So it's when you look at the bigger picture, it's an interesting thing, but we just gotta take it day by day. I'm still living my life. Like, I went and saw a few buddies on Sunday, and I'm just gonna kind of continue doing what I do. I mean, I don't get out too often, but when I want to, that's what I'm gonna do. So, unless they make it a mandatory thing, and then we're really screwed because then our rights have really been violated. And that's something would not be looking forward to. So, we just got to take it day by day. Just continue to boost your immune system, stay healthy. Like, let's talk about that. Like, eat more fruits and vegetables, cut out that meat, cut out that dairy, and just start taking better care of your health. I'm talking to myself as well. I mean, I don't eat meat or dairy or anything. I already eat a plant-based vegan diet, but I can put more whole foods and more nutrition into that. Just because I'm vegan and plant-based doesn't mean I eat the most healthy, because that's just not true. I definitely am aware of that. I definitely am a sugar addict for sure. That's something I definitely struggle with. And processed stuff. So it's like, I gotta get back to having more whole foods, having more smoothies, juices, eating just more whole fruits, and just things like that. And that's a way to boost your immune system, and that's a way to stay healthy, and that's a way for your body to, naturally fight these viruses and everything that's going on. So just take better care of yourself. And that's how you can do your part. And be aware of what's going on. Don't be too stupid, but again, like, don't run on fear, and still live your life, but respect other people's wishes, because that's what it's about. Like, don't cause harm to anybody else, but still understand your rights and know what you're able to do. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think we covered a good amount there. So I appreciate you still listening, stopping by. Again, make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit up the links down below. And until next time, everybody, peace.